Hey everyone, my name is Difflick, and in 2024, I decided to use my modded Nintendo Switch to develop and create my very own Nintendo Switch titles. If you don't know who I already am, some of my notable works is actually trying to play Marvel Spider-Man 2 on the Nintendo Switch, creating cover arts for, absurd Nintendo Switch titles, and making games like Breaking Bad the video game and a Cheez-It video game. In celebration of this year and my gaming accomplishments, I will be recapping the 8 games that I made for my Nintendo Switch on my Nintendo Switch through a presentation that I coded using the Godot engine. Each game is represented by one screenshot and a small description. And before we begin, if you have any questions throughout this video, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I love getting comments and I love responding to them. Otherwise, please enjoy Difflick's 2024 game recap.
These are the 8 games that I made. We've got KCO the game, we got Schlatt Nothing But the Worst, Breaking Bad the video game, The End, Cheez-It the Game 2.0, Weezer Buddy Holly, and That Feeling When. Now let's go to the first one, KCO the game. KCO the game was written in C#, was my second game, and still to this day, KCO has not seen this game. And although it has old KCO memes, it was pretty funny. It was a challenge to make it, and honestly, I'm really glad about what it turned out to. It's basically you feed him shrimp Alfredo and to get him to his proper weight, which that's still not his proper weight. Anyways, let's look at the second game, Schlatt Nothing But the Worst. I made it for a Schlatt bedroom review video, but my bedroom was never shown, apart from, the amazing Cheez-Its that we all love and adore. And, yeah, I made a silly joke in it, and it had copyrighted music. But for this game, it's the only game right now that I made this year that has its own cover art specifically for the release of this game. And I'm saying that because for a third game, we have Breaking Bad the video game, and it has 2 cover arts, but I didn't make them this year. I made them last year. And this entire video was for an April Fool's joke. The entire Breaking Bad game, I should say. And it was anticipated for years because, well, this is my most viewed game. But with that said, I made a lot of memes. And memes are really easy to make. Like this one, the LeBron James meme. I forgot this happened this year, and honestly, it was kind of a dud game, and it was really stupid. So, yeah, there's not much to say. It's just the LeBron James meme. And then, again, another meme when George Cooper died, and we had no idea what was happening in Young Sheldon. I basically just made a video for it right here on my Nintendo Switch, and I just did stuff with my characters, and they were like, oh no, he's dead. Now, some game that took me an extraordinarily long time, I actually started it back in January of this year, and I finished it in May. It was actually for a class, Cheez-It the Game 2.0. It was my first ever 3D game. It utilized a lot of Blender and animation. And it was the sequel game to the highly rated Cheez-It the Game. And without Cheez-It the Game 2.0, we wouldn't have gotten our first instance of Cheez-It lore. Because look at that right there. That's a Cheez-It going to Queso Shop. A shop that I asked my fans what I should name. Home is Queso. Let's continue. Because we got a Buddy Holly right here. Buddy Holly Weezer. Honestly, what a strange game. It was like, it used Nextbots from Gmod, or I tried to create something. I actually found out that I could use ChatGPT to create a game, and I also found a really good way to do that by basically telling it to make a Nextbot. and I wanted to have that happen because I actually found code for a controller that was like Gmod, and I was able to implement it into my own special way, and I found a really good time with it. And I recently updated it to actually make it a full-on game with a counter and everything. So that was cool. I don't know if it works on my Switch, but I might make a video about it. And finally, the last game that I made this year was That Feeling When. Literally just jumped on a train and made something simple. That is actually a real screenshot taken off my Nintendo Switch. I think it was really good when I made it, and honestly really funny because I made it a YouTube short, and apparently a lot of people on this channel really enjoyed it because it got a lot of views, and I'm excited that that happened. And that's basically all the games that I made this year. Let me know if you enjoyed seeing it, and I might make actual YouTube videos, thumbnail, post on the main channel instead of shorts if you all enjoy seeing all this. So subscribe and like the video, please. I spent a long time making this, and I would appreciate it because this year was awesome, and I learned a crap load about the Godot engine and how to make Nintendo Switch games, and seeing the new Nintendo Switch come out, at some point in time, this idea won't be happening any longer, and it won't be as fantasized seeing a game like Breaking Bad, the video game, or I don't know, maybe something stupider like God of War, or Elden Ring, or potentially having a game like Astrobot on the Nintendo Switch. We don't get to see stuff like that anymore because there's going to be a new Switch, and something like that might actually be possible where you could play a game like God of War or Elden Ring on a Nintendo Switch, and it would be at 60 FPS. So, with that said, thank you for this 2024 year. I appreciate all of you watching my content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.